The lights will be up very, very shortly indeed. There you go, right in the middle of your screen. You're going to see the lights go off very, very shortly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green, green, green. Simon Edwards gets off the line. George Gonzaga gets off the line. In behind that is Paul LeMay, then Crowley going down into turn number 1. Crowley on that outside line. Bird's looking up the inside at the moment. Nothing doing there. Jamie Bird there losing places. He's gone wide. Seth Brown, Mike Bousson also managing to get through at the same time here, Tom, but a great start from Edwards as normal.
Yeah, is expected as well. Edwards has been very, very consistent all season so far. We see Paul LeMay looking to the outside of Gonzaga into the Honda hairpin. He should have the high ground on the exit, using all the curb on the outside to complete the move, and that's nicely done there for LeMay.
Symes and Reynolds were having a good battle, but unfortunately it does look like Symes has just made some boom. Always misses breaking point. Ay, 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 ay. Bousson and Brown. Ay, 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 ay. They got a little bit, a little bit too close there for Bousson and Brown. They've now swapped places. See, Bousson's gone, and now they're going to drop down into MG, nearly side by side. Brown's gone up the inside. Bousson's going to try that swap back. It's going to be this run out of 11 and 12 here, where Bousson's got the opportunity.
Well, they are leaving each other in, thankfully. We saw that look up from Brown into the MG hairpin, but got the car slowed down and into the apex. Remarkable there. So very credit to for Seth Brown for that. But now he's got a fight in his hands with both Bousson and Bird, who has managed to get his confidence back. It seems he could take 2 in 1 into doing corner, and Bird goes through. What an overtake!
Yeah, he done 2 for 1 there. For Jamie Bird, he got double draft off both of them. He pulls to the right hand side, goes through and gets both of them at the same time. Absolutely amazing. LeMay's passed Edwards. Paul LeMay has passed Simon Edwards. How did that happen? Here we go now for Paul LeMay. He does make it up the inside. Edwards then comes back at him again. But at the moment, Paul LeMay managing to hold on to the front there.
Edwards seems to be, well, I'm not saying he's not got his A game at the moment, because he does. It's just that LeMay has stepped up his game this evening. Oh, that was very close. Too close for comfort there for Simon Edwards.
Gonzaga's now putting him under pressure here. Crowley's going to drop in at the same time. That's what George is seeing at this moment in time.
But we've got Edwards on the tail of LeMay on the exit of turn 12, and this is a chance for him to send one to the outside into doing corner. That's the ideal line to say. You can see he's got his nose in front, but what about Gonzaga? He thinks he can do what Jamie Bird did earlier and get past the pair of them, but he gets through on LeMay that time around. Boy, he is coming alive, isn't he, in this race, is Gonzaga.
Yeah, he is at this moment in time. Crowley's in there. Bousson's got Brown and Bird tucked in behind. Bird at the moment tucked in behind Brown. Is he going to make this move here? Coming down now for Jamie Bird into Honda. He's not. He's going to try around the outside. He's going to sweep the outside. He'll have the inside for Siberia. The next left-hander for turn 6. He has got that job done. Jamie Bird, when he's on it, Tom, he's on it.
He is, isn't he?
A great race 1, and then it would be completely poor for race number 2. Or it would be a great poor race 1, but then he might have a great race 2. Or he'd get pole for race number 1, and it would completely go wrong. He was just so up and down. You just never knew what Jamie Bird was going to turn up this week. And that's the thing. Seth Brown, whoa, dude. Where are you going? Was there contact? No.
He got offline.
Yeah.
He got offline. Yeah.
Gonzaga and Edwards swapping side by side at the moment here. LeMay in there. Crowley just seems to be sitting there waiting at the moment.
But involving the top 3 ahead of him, but we can see Gonzaga into the slipstream of Edwards on the run-up towards Lukey Heights. And you can see roaming around, going one way and then the other, to make it uneasy for Edwards. But you can see LeMay on the inside into the MG hairpin, and I think that move was coming all along from the moment that Gonzaga put too many eggs in the basket in trying to get through on Edwards. He ended up leaving the door open for LeMay to send his way past.
Marcus Neal has got Seth Brown. Well, there, just gone through on that one. We're going to hop back up front now. Edwards, LeMay, Gonzaga and Crowley continue to fight on the run into Honda. LeMay goes on a big old defense. Gonzaga's trying to go around the outside. Is he going to make it work?
He's gone too deep.
Yeah, Edwards has gone deep. Edwards has gone deep, lost the lead to LeMay.
That was costly, and that was thanks to the persistence of LeMay, who made it work. But we've seen so many switcheroos over the course of this one, James, so this is not going to be the last of it by any means. But Oh, it might be Ventor or something. But either way, Phillip Island in Australia putting on a really good show in the Radical Race Series. And, well, you could just see all sorts of overtakes or dummies being made there to try and put drivers off. But this is what we've been wanting to see.
A little bit excited with multiple moves there. Edwards has made his move. Gonzaga's going to try and come up the inside of both of them. Edwards is going to try and sweep down the outside. LeMay's there again, loses the position. Gonzaga didn't gain any. And Luke Crowley really doesn't look like he really wants to make a move at the moment. It's here he's going to be wanting to close up though. LeMay, what are you going to be able to do, son? Are you going to be closed up? He does close up. He goes past Edwards. Gonzaga's gone past Edwards. Edwards is now looking for double the draft here, Tom. That's all he's really waiting for.
It felt to me like he did that where he lifted off the throttle on the exit turn 11 deliberately so he can get the toe on the pit straight. That's proved how effective it can be so far. Edwards to the outside of LeMay, but it's Gonzaga who's now at the head of the pack with 2 laps remaining.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a very, very tough order. Crowley's looking up round LeMay. He's going to go alongside.
Well, there goes Crowley.
Luke.
That's too clumsy.
Oh, brother. Crowley and Bird are now running side by side through the left-hander. Crowley down the order again, and he literally, dude, missed his braking point by a country mile and just went bang. That was it for Luke Crowley, unfortunately.
And yeah, I think, to be honest with you, he was kind of boxed in, which prevented him from going to the inside when the quadruplet of drivers were on.
Look at Gonzaga. What are you doing? There's one more to go. One more
Oh
lap,
no.
bro.
What are you doing? What on earth are you doing, George Gonzaga?
Oh! He's just been annihilated by Edwards. I think he forgot there's one more. And then all of a sudden, Simon Edwards just comes in and absolutely levies him. I'm pretty sure there is still one more lap. Oh.
I've seen something happen in a motorbike race once. I can't remember what it was, but I think one driver...
Bousson's off. Hold on. Bousson's... Crowley's going to... Oh, my God. Crowley's going to come second. Did you see Bird and Bousson follow each other?
It was almost like synchronised mowing, wasn't it? Between Bird and Bousson.
Oh, dearie
goodness me.
LeMay's going to come over the line and take that victory. Oh, my God. How did you do that? LeMay wins. Crowley grabs second in the end. Bird and Bousson are going to run down to the line. Bird's going to come over in third. Whoa, 5 lights. We are green, green, green. Simon Edwards is going to lead us off. Seth Brown, Sean Symes are running side by side straight away. Bousson's in there all at the same time. Darren Reynolds in pit lane. Gonzaga is also in pit lane. But it's Simon Edwards who takes the whole shot down into turn number 2. Into Southern Loop we go. There's a lot of action in behind. But I can tell you one thing. I'm surprised for Reynolds. He was sitting second on the grid and ended up somehow in the pits.
Well, it felt like he didn't want to be part of the action, didn't it? Oh, he's gone well wide. Yeah, well, he's got a problem, James. That could well explain why he started from the pit lane.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Bird and Glover are running side by side. Oh, Symes goes in deep. He's got off the side of the circuit. Bird still managing to fight out with Glover side by side at this moment in time. Up through the left-hander of Siberia, coming into turn number 7. Bird does get through. Crowley now sat in behind him. He's up 3 places straight away at the beginning. He's chasing down Glover. How patient have these guys got to be at the back here? The likes of Paul LeMay, the likes of Luke Crowley. The problem is they had Simon Edwards on pole. Now in behind that, LeMay still chasing down Neil here. And how it's got to show patience, but when does the patience say, right, I'm going for this now? Oh, well, Bird and Crowley. Oh, yeah, sorry, Tom.
He's probably lost it under the brakes. Oh, he couldn't get it so down, could he?
No, he's travelled fast. Crowley, unfortunately, he tried to get out of the way, and then everybody just ended up coming to a full stop at the moment.
Paul LeMay does find his way. I keep thinking of his brother, actually, Michael LeMay. Paul LeMay in the field, making his way through. He's set a new fast stop of the race as we speak, as Gonzaga goes past Neil.
Yeah, it's taken him a while to get past him there. He's lost about a second out to Jamie Bird, a second to LeMay. LeMay now with Glover. LeMay's going to close in. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to go to the left? Are you going to go to the right? Are you going to go which way? He's going to go left. He's going to go left. There goes Phil Glover past us. LeMay has gone through. He got the job done. What about Bird? It looks like Gonzaga's just cleared Bird now. So Gonzaga is free of Bird. LeMay is free of Glover. Can LeMay catch Crowley? That's going to be the question. Do want to pick up on the guys at his back, because Sean Symes at the moment and Neil have been having a right little bit of a ding-dong all the way through this, and it's great to see these guys scrapping it out. As we said within this series, there is always somebody to be having a battle with. If you do want to get Bird Deck subs involved, you can. Links down in the description below. Come and drive along some SR10s. It's going to be absolutely amazing.
As we see someone go off the circuit there, that must be Marcus Neal
it was.
at Siberia.
Was Neil. I love Connor Pink's message. Ooh, McDonald's bet. Now we're talking my language. Oh, Tom, you could be out twice.
Buson is, well, I don't know if that's a connection issue or whether he's actually encountered some internet problems, James.
No, he's gone. Oh, come on, Mike. Really? Is that because you heard I had a bet on and then you disconnected yourself? For Mike there. So there's a lot of internet issues going around at the moment. Ewan had internet issues today, and we're in different ends of the country where his just cut off. LeMay's going to go past Crowley now. LeMay's got one more place to go, and then I've got to send against a tenner to go and get his own McDonald's. Let's pick up on this action, because we got these guys coming back together. This is basically McDonald's and chicken nuggets here for Tom. Is Brown going to be able to hold on to him? Is he not going to be able to hold on? And he's got 6 more laps though, but I've got a funny feeling, Tom, I might have lost this bet.
This race, as far as we're concerned, because Simon Edwards, it's safe to say, he's got this race in his pocket, and another race win coming in the way of him. Brown goes defensive. LeMay to the outside. Don't squeeze in too much, Seth. Leave him room, which he does so. Now LeMay's going to have to really fight this one.
Well, Brown could defend like his life, mate. I can tell you that much. He will put a wall up. He'll put the missus on the hood, chucking out fat, anything she can at Paul LeMay to try and put him in. Brown will defend this like a trooper. He's going to park it in the middle. Oh, look up for LeMay. Oh, Brown's got to be a little bit careful. Even I've got to admit that was a late move in the braking zone.
Was it Paul LeMay that made the more than one change?
Yeah, he made 2, and then I think it might have been actually Gonzaga who made about 10. Oh, that's LeMay in second place. Come on, Brown, for the Mackies. Dude, I can't. LeMay's in second. If LeMay finishes there, I've lost the Mackies. So there we go. And as I say, he lives about 20 minutes out of the way from me as well. So, Brown's back through.
Yeah, that's a mistake into Lukey Heights for Paul LeMay. I don't know how on earth he's supposed to do that. He's probably got offline and out of shape, and Seth Brown is back through again.
Oh, I reckon LeMay's on my side. LeMay's watching the broadcast. He can hear the Mackies is at stake, because he's now got Crowley closing in as well.
Well, LeMay is thinking about going through. He just needs to watch he doesn't carry too much speed there. Brown doing his best to hold on. Watch out for Crowley as well, because he's thinking about it, but LeMay is looking to the outside into Siberia. Brown holds his line, and Crowley, he's fancying it now. He fancies that. He wants that. He wants to make sure that it goes in your way, James.
We've only got 3 more laps to go. Don't lock up again, son. But we've got that run out of 11 and 12. This is going to close him in, and let's not forget, Crowley's going to get that double draft, and we've seen it strong here as well, Tom, considering we've had so many 2-for-1s almost, with Gonzaga making a move and everything else. Here we go. There's Crowley. He's going to start coming in very quickly. Brown's on the defense. He's going to squeeze LeMay. Crowley's coming now as well. Is LeMay going to be able to hold that? Is it going to be Crowley? LeMay does go through.
Brown's not giving up. There's no way that Brown is giving up on this, and neither is Crowley. You know, the battle for second place is still well and truly on between these 3.
Yeah, no retreat, no surrender for Seth Brown. Let's see what he can do here. He knows he's got to stay with him at certain points. He can't give LeMay this run. Glover and Gonzaga and Bird are also just come back together. We're getting there as well. Gonzaga, is Glover going to defend this? He's trying. Gonzaga's going to sweep round the outside. He does get through. But Brown now, this is where he's got to stay there. That is a great run out from Seth Brown in the pink and green. Can he hold it now? He can. It's a full flat run for Brown. He's just got to use this draft to try and get LeMay. But to be fair, I don't really care if it's LeMay or Crowley, you know, at the end of the day. It is whether or not LeMay finishes in second.
Well, he's holding on for dear life. Here's LeMay in second place. He needs these points for the sake of the championship. And looking at where we are going to after Phillip Island, there is Alton Park, then it's to Montreal, then it's to Virginia, Mount Panorama, and the season finale being at Interlagos, Brazil.
He is, but these guys still going. LeMay takes a little bit of wider. Brown's going to try and come in the left hand, or Lukey Heights. He's got the run drop down into MG. This is the next couple of... Oh, Crowley's got it wrong.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Luke Crowley. Yeah, final lap of the race now. It's all about what Brown's going to be able to do. He is going to close here. He's going to close in. He's going to make that try to go to the outside line. Paul LeMay's going to be there. This is going to come and cut back. Is he going to be able to come and cut back here? Brown's going to go. Oh, Seth, I thought you were going to go for it. I think he's just cost himself it there.
No, it was the shot. The door was shut, James. Hence why he had to back out of it there, did Brown. But now LeMay has left himself almost exposed there, but he has to watch in case Brown sends one up the inside. Well, he's gone early. He's gone early to defend the inside as LeMay before they get to Honda. And Brown, he's thinking about the switcheroo on the exit, but LeMay very cleverly parks his car.
Oh, Seth, which way are you going to go? He's not quitting. I can tell you one thing. Brown is going to go running side by side now. It's going to be a cutback, I think. There's going to be a cutback coming out of Seth Brown. Simon Edwards, oh, blimey. Sorry, Simon. Comes over the line. He's going to wrap up race number one. Race number two, he takes the victory. But it's going to be Brown or LeMay here at the same time. It's going to be LeMay. I think LeMay's going to grab second. Oh, he does. Damn it. Paul LeMay grabs second place. And then Seth Brown there in third. What's going on with Jamie Bird and Gonzaga? They've come over the line as well, but Sean Symes in behind that in 8th place at the moment. So well done to Paul LeMay. Let's have a look at the results from race number 2. Great battle. It was a great battle. I do agree. Edwards over the line in your winner. Paul LeMay in second with Seth Brown not very far apart at all. Luke Crowley in 4th. Then George Gonzaga in 5th. Jamie Bird, Phil Glover, Sean Symes, Marcus Neal, Mike Busson with somehow his PC overheated with 11 fans. And Darren Reynolds, who's in YouTube chat, who's had internet issues. So fair play on that one.